correspondent Brianna Lyman. I mean, Brianna, when you see that, it's one of those things where you think, oh, the grapes could not be more sour, and they just keep going with the envy.
Yeah, Trace, and this is partially why the mainstream media on the left has such high levels of distrust and why nobody tunes into them anymore, because this is a historic moment for President Trump and the country. He's actually secured very successful trade deals right now with Malaysia, Cambodia, Vietnam, and we are expecting some successful trade deals with China, and all the media can focus on is trying to put a damper on this, and they're doing that because they know that this is going to be juxtaposed with the Biden administration. It's going to be the weak of Biden versus the strong of Trump, and they don't want to have that happen because they're propagandists for the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Meantime, you have CNN supporting Republicans. Jake Tapper, take a picture. Here it is. Watch.
This is a choice by the White House.
This is also, Congresswoman, this is also a choice by Senate Democrats to not vote to open the government. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, Natalie.
Yeah, it seems like Jake Tapper is making good on that promise he made way back when to be more honest after the big Biden cognitive decline debacle. Right. I think when I was here last week, we were talking about how Trump's approval rating actually went up a point during the shutdown. GOP's approval went up during the shutdown, and Democrats are at the lowest point, CNN says, that they've been in 20 years. So I think a lot of people are learning the hard way what I learned the hard way in 2020, which is that Democrats don't actually care. If they cared about the little guy, they would agree to reopen the government and actually not have snap in and all of that. They would just vote for the clean CR that Republicans have been offering, but they want to get all these little policy things in, and it's not working.
Vote for a clean CR and then battle for what you want to battle for, but give everybody what they deserve and vote for it. Meantime, Ben Shapiro on the man who may soon lead your city, Brianna Lyman. It's Zohran Mamdani. Generation Zohran, he says. Watch.
In general, Generation Z is the most left generation by a country mile. It is not close. They are far to the left of the general population on every single issue. And this sort of bizarre idea that Generation Z is going to carry us forward into a conservative future, I'm not seeing the evidence for that as a general matter. Mamdani being a perfect encapsulation of this.
What do you think about Generation Zohran?
Well, I think it's a little bit silly to use Manhattan. That would be like using Seattle, Portland, California as a bellwether for Gen Z. And we know the data. Look, 2024, Gen Z may not have turned out as much as they turned out in 2020, but those who did turn out shifted right. Young men 18 to 29 shifted right. So there is a national rightward shift, not only among the general populace, but amongst Gen Z. So I am actually a little more optimistic than Ben Shapiro is for my generation.
Do you think at all, Brianna, just off record here, do you think at all this negative coverage, that the statements we're hearing that Zohran Mamdani has said and the media is now playing them, do you think it's eating into his lead? I see the polls. It looks pretty stagnant. Do you see any evidence that these negative statements that he has made about Israel and about the police and, you know, that have been uncovered in recent days have kind of dug into that at all?
Absolutely not. And that's why Republicans' new strategy in Axios, which is to make Mamdani the face of their 2026 campaign, is ridiculous. It's not that people don't know Mamdani. They know Mamdani and they like Mamdani.
Yeah. Meantime, you cannot get away from